Greetings, YouTube. I have heard a lot of feedback today from you. Today's offer has been so bad that it has almost universally brought all sides of the community together against it. We're talking about even beginners that are like, look, I haven't played this game a long time, but I know that these prices are criminal. And so we are here to discuss what should have happened at maybe the latest last year, but certainly is long overdue now. And that is both what this should look like and the price point of this. You see, we now know that Kabam does not want to charge less than $50 for a 5-star crystal. Though today's offer isn't $50 for a 5-star crystal. It's $50 for a 4-star crystal 80% of the time, unless you hope, since it's a Nexus, that a 5-star champ will like magically appear. So, for example, you could have 2 4-stars and a 5-star. But of course, if it's a 5-star Nexus, then you have a better chance of getting a better champion, because nothing's worse than getting like, hey, I got a 4-star Doctor Doom or a 5-star Groot. Can I reverse those? Can I get a 4-star Groot and a 5-star Doctor Doom? Nope, that's not how that works. Well, that's too bad. So I'm not saying that the Legendary Nexus bundle doesn't have value for some players, especially those that are proven or maybe even Conqueror. But those players shouldn't be spending $50 on that. They should be spending at most $30, but more like $19.99. I think $20 for the Legendary Nexus bundle is what this should be in 2021 for players that are targeting this. Because if you're targeting this, this means that if you get a 4-star champion, you could still use that 4-star champion, particularly to help you become uncollected, where we know from so many people in the past few years that 440 stars, or excuse me, 444 stars are enough to get you to become uncollected for so many people, which is awesome. I'm so happy for those players. So the Legendary Nexus bundle should be $20. It should be for people who can still use 4-stars, aka before Act 6, where you have those terrible 4-star gates that won't even let you bring them in for synergy purposes. And the Ultimate Nexus bundle really needs to be a 4-star Nexus bundle. It needs to be at the most $10. That's what Kabam needs to do straight off the top if they want to save face with their player base. But this video is not intended just to rebrand and refresh these offers today. It's to create the next version of the Legendary Nexus bundle, which instead of having the drop rates be 20% for a 5-star and 80% for a 4-star, it really needs to be 20% for a 6-star and 80% for a 5-star. If you're Cavalier and above, that's where you are right now. The problem is that Kabam does not want to charge on a non-special holiday like Cyber Weekend or July 4th or even the spring cleaning event. Does not want to charge less than $150 to $200 for a 6-star. The irony, though, is that we have featured on this channel a number of times people landing a 6-star from the Daily Cavalier Special, which is $5. We've even shown people, if you scroll to the very bottom of this, usually at least, that get a 6-star Nexus. Now, maybe that's just on the regular Cavalier Crystal days on Sundays, but that's still only $5. So when you compare this deal for $5, which also gets you some Tier 5 Basic, some Tier 4 Mutant, some Tier 2 Alpha, and some 6-star shards, that for $5 or one of these for $50, it's just laughable. And I get that most people don't have access to the daily Cavs until, well, you're Cavalier. But in the meantime, what do you think the price point should be? I think it should be $50. I think $50 for a 20% of a 6-star and 80% chance for a 5-star is really fair, particularly for Throne Breakers. The other feedback I'm getting is that so far, that players have had zero motivation besides the daily crystals and the monthly calendar to become Thronebreaker in 2021. If you really want people to push their accounts to do things like complete the Abyss to get that oh-so-rare fully formed Tier 5 class Catalyst crystal, you need to have special Thronebreaker offers that are so new and so appetizing that even though they cost money most of the time, and certainly if not money units, they're going to be things that are out of reach for all other players. Kabam hasn't done that so far this year. And even the stuff that they've made just Cavalier and above has been retail trash. So I think $50 for the next version of Legendary Nexus bundle that includes a 20% chance at a 6-star and an 80% chance at a 5-star is long overdue. I'm guessing that some people may think that it would be higher priced, but some also would think it would be lower priced. I just know Kabam traditionally keeps things at $100 or $50, aka the two highest price points of their unit deals. So either the price of an Allfather Odin's Vault or a Black Panther's Treasure when they're introducing a new item. This was the case when we saw Nexus crystals for the first time. This was the same case when we saw Awakening gems that were Nexus related for the first time. So there is a historical precedent for the introduction of a price point to a new item that we were discussing in this video. I get really frustrated with the company for jacking up prices so much that everything's inflated during a pandemic when the value of especially 4-stars has just gone down to zero once you get past certain content. And Kabam just seems to still want to be obsessed with really taking advantage of the newer players that maybe really struggle to get 5-star shards, because the people that did buy this today, especially the Legendary Nexus bundle, are the people who are maybe just proven and they want those 3,500 5-star shards. But you know, it's really sad when you buy all 3 bundles, when you spend $150 just to get a 5-star basic that gives you a 5-star Iron Patriot. I've seen that story today, and it makes me want to throw up. It makes me very sad. So it is time for the next version of Legendary Nexus bundle. What do you think it should be called? And how much do you think that they should charge or will charge for it when it eventually rolls out? Please comment below, let me know. And as always, thank you for your feedback. Today has been so full of feedback on so many ends, from the Line app to Twitter to even Reddit. And that's been fascinating to read, but also really logical when you just consider how bad Kabam dropped the ball on today's offers.